will make the choice of peace and giving up on minerals. But in overall, yeah, there is a lot of stuff. I won't say that we are sad or we are unhappy there. People are happy. We enjoy life in a very, very interesting way, and I hope you guys will come one of these coming days. Just take your bulletproof, I'm kidding.
But don't remove it.
Yeah. So that is to answer your question. And maybe if I can add, there is two minerals that are being very famous right nowadays is the cobalt and the coltan. Cobalt because with electric cars, phone, and all those stuff that are being improved nowadays, cobalt is one of the main mineral used for, in construction and fabrication of batteries. And so since there is a great demand of cobalt nowadays, cobalt became very famous back home, exploitation of cobalt. And coltan is also used in fabrication of smartphone, computers, cameras, and all those stuff. So those two minerals are the one that are actually in trend now back home. So yeah, that is.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was too much information.
Yeah, I know.
Bueno, tratando de resumir lo que nos acaba de decir Chris, básicamente que la República Democrática del Congo es geológicamente de una manera escandalosa, si se lo podría llamar, como lo mencionó Chris, y que las personas no miran esa importancia, no miran la importancia de tener tantos recursos naturales, tantos minerales en su país, y que básicamente para ellos son como tesoros que no han propiciado un escenario de bienestar o de satisfacción en sí, sino que por otro lado grupos pequeños han descubierto que existen reservas de minerales, reservas de estos minerales básicamente, han propiciado guerras durante aproximadamente 45 años. Y han sido guerras continuas, que si se lo puede comparar con algún evento catastrófico, podríamos llamarlo, sería solamente después de la Segunda Guerra Mundial este tipo de conflictos que se han desarrollado en su país, siendo la segunda causa de muertes. Y que la gente prefiere, lógicamente, la paz y prefieren básicamente detener este tipo de conflictos que existen. Nos da también la bienvenida a visitar a su país, más que bienvenidos, pero nos hace un par de bromas que debemos tener cuidado también, ¿sí? Si alguien decide visitarlo. Y al final ha recalcado que dos de los minerales más importantes o de mayor influencia son el cobalto y el coltán, ambos usados para los smartphones, para los teléfonos inteligentes. En el caso del cobalto también usado para los carros, para las baterías y para la construcción, las construcciones en general. Después de esto, me gustaría... I have listened something about the Che Guevara, Chris. He was here, not in Tianjin, but in China, and he was also in your country, right? In brief words, how you summarize the experience of him? What was he looking for? Yeah.
Okay. Che Guevara came actually in Congo, as you said, and few people know that details actually. And Che Guevara came to give a hand to a group of people that were called rebels by that time, but that group is the one that is, on the power right now. And he came to help them, to give them a hand to fight against the dictator. There were a dictator called Mobutu, who spent more than 35 years.
How many?
35 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so Che Guevara was someone who came, and that is a good point. Actually, that's a kind of great inspiration, because even when we were young, we get used to wear a T-shirt with Che Guevara written on it. It was such a proud, such a pride story to be called El Che. And yeah, for me, I think I've got a good image of that. Yeah. Also, it's old now and small, but yeah. But in overall, I can say that Che Guevara was someone who inspired many Congolese people, I hope, because the movement, it came to help. By the end, they overthrown the dictator,
Mm-hmm.
and they installed a new democracy, and now we are just like, let's say that few months ago my country organized the third election after the dictator. So I can say that in overall it's a good point. It's a good memory to think that such a famous people came in our country to give a hand for the freedom fights, and yeah, that's a
Thank
good
you.
point.
Thank you. Wahid, be ready for the next question about your research topic. So,
I thought it was about Che Guevara from Morocco.
Unfortunately, there is no Che Guevara. Neither cobalt.
and you have Sahara Desert.
Yeah, I have some camels.
That's interesting. Nos acaba de decir Wahid que no tenemos un Che Guevara o no tenemos tantos minerales, pero tenemos el desierto del Sahara y camellos. Camels.
Yeah, camels. I understand.
Ok. Bueno, teníamos datos de que el Che Guevara había estado en China, había estado por un tiempo y de igual manera había ido a la República Democrática del Congo en su momento con otra denominación cuando fue él. Nos acaba de contar Chris que él fue a ayudar a la sociedad, fue a ayudar en sí a una lucha contra la dictadura que duró prácticamente 35 años y es muy bien vista su presencia por muchos jóvenes en su país. Nos acaba de decir que muchas personas, muchos jóvenes especialmente, usan la camiseta del Che y es algo de lo que se sienten muy, muy contentos o muy favorecidos de que alguien de un continente diferente de su origen pudiera haber ido a ayudar a luchar a las personas a favor de la libertad. Y nos contaba también que hace pocos meses, just few months, right? Se instauró un nuevo proceso de democracia, si lo podemos llamar en ese sentido, acabando también con otro proceso que duró. How long did it last? The process of the last president.
The last president, it was around 18 years.
18 years.
Yeah.
Nos acaba de decir que el presidente saliente tuvo un periodo de 18 años también. Entonces hay como que ese sentido de libertad que a veces se espera de tener ese sentido de paz, de paz en el pueblo. Básicamente se logra tras ciertas luchas, no siempre armadas, sino en este caso fue un proceso democrático, de lo que tengo entendido, indiferentemente del concepto que alguien pueda tener de un personaje como el Che. So, Wahid, I am really interested in your project. Please, what is it about? So, perhaps when you are in the desert, what are you doing? This kind of things?
Desert.
Yeah, no, you have also sea, right? You have also an ocean.
Yeah, there is a lot of sea in Morocco. For example, we have the Atlantic Ocean,
Okay.
and in the north it's the Mediterranean.
Oh,
I don't know if it's not
Sea?
an ocean, it's a sea.
it's the sea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop here 1 second. I will forget everything. Wahid nos dice que a manera de broma le decía, si tú no tienes un mar alrededor tuyo, ¿por qué estás haciendo este tipo de proyectos que nos va a comentar acerca de qué es? Nos dice que sí, obviamente estamos rodeados por la parte del Mediterráneo, y la parte del Atlántico, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Entonces, ¿dónde podría aplicarse este?
It's about 3,000 kilometers.
Okay.
3,000 kilometers.
Did you measure by yourself? Did you measure by yourself?
Don't worry.
Okay. Please go ahead. Go.
Okay, so my projects, which is the subject of my thesis,
Uh-huh.
it's about designing a fish robot.
Mhm.
Actually, it's biomimicking a swordfish. You will struggle translating this one.
I think
That you are.
I think it's mimetismo,
Yeah,
maybe.
mimetismo. Yeah.
Thank you. That's the background of biology.
A swordfish. Do you know the swordfish?
No.
The swordfish,
The fish that has a bill.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
So
El
that's-
pez de espada.
yes.
I guess.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I say yes.
Actually, it's the fastest fish
Okay.
in the ocean. So that's why we took this fish to biomimic, and in order to have some robots that goes in a straight line that has a cruising speed that is very big. So for now, our aim is to reach a speed of 3 meters per second, which is a very great result if we have this one. Because actually the fastest robot fish that we could design goes to a cruising speed of 0.8 meters per second. So if we do a result
Almost
of
4-5 times if you reach
Yes.
that level.
yeah. So, yeah.
4-5
And why we designed fish
Mhm.
robots is because it has a lot of advantages for what we call IUVs, which are the autonomous underwater vehicles.
Okay.
And the only one that are used for it's not really for transportation, like because submarines are used in military purposes. So they use propellers to go in underwater, and fishes move in a way that is very efficient. So it's about 84% of efficiency. We don't lose a lot of energy, and it is also doesn't harm the surroundings, doesn't cause a lot of wake underwater, so you're not disturbing fishes.
Very good point.
What if one big fish want to catch it? Is there a race for that, or
So the bigger one wins?
Ok. Fue un poco complicado esta traducción. Nos cuenta que Wahid está desarrollando su trabajo de tesis en un robot, en un pez robot, básicamente. Entonces, de lo que logramos entender es que la estrategia de hacer este pez es utilizar el principio de mimetismo, tratar de ocultarse, tratar de aparentar ser otro pez cuando esté en funcionamiento. Y nos dice que el prototipo que ellos están desarrollando podría alcanzar 3 o 4 metros por segundo de velocidad, cuando en realidad el actual pez robot tiene 0.8 metros por segundo. Y las características en general es muy interesantes, que tendría su propia autonomía, tendría la capacidad de un submarino básicamente, pero a diferencia de un submarino es mucho más eficiente, 86% de eficiencia, y no disturbaría, no perturbaría a otros peces, y también no sé, it's really interesting.
Actually, disturbing the environment is a very big problem, because, for example, if a submarine goes from, for example, if we take the path of a submarine, there will be no more fishes in this area. You see what I mean?
Is it true?
Yes, because it causes a lot of disturbance, not only in sounds, but also creating some wake areas of water. So fishes have a lot of difficulties to go through this area, because there is a lot of wakes, vortices.
Ok. Otro dato que nos acaba de añadir es que los submarinos, cuando trazan su ruta, llegan a disturbar no solamente por el sonido que estos producen, sino también por el movimiento de sus hélices, si se puede llamar de esa manera, perturba y a los otros animales acuáticos que estén ahí, no, como que es muy difícil encontrar una ruta, un pathway. Ok, Chris, I'm not civil engineering, not at all, but in the same way, in easy words.
In easy words.
In really easy words.
Okay. Totally easy. Okay.
Okay, what are you doing? What did you do for your research thesis?
Okay, in easy word, what I did was to propose a new test method
Uh-huh.
to assess and to evaluate how good are the bonding strength between old concretes and new concretes when we do repairing application.
Okay. We have
Very
a technical
simple.
detail.
Yeah. Want me to go and start again?
We have a little problem, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
guys,
okay,
sorry.
I'll come again,
Sorry.
no problem.
I will translate.
In French. Okay, what I got is you understand some words that I said, right?
Yeah.
So, tuvimos un problema técnico por el que me distraje un poco, pero de lo que nos contaba Cristian, él estaba desarrolló un método para evaluar, to evaluate the force,
Yeah.
para evaluar las fuerzas y hacer una comparación.
Yeah,
And-
between the
Uh-huh.
old concrete
Mhm.
concrete structure and new concrete you had it.
Okay.
Something like this.
Ok. En palabras muy sencillas le hemos pedido que esté desarrollando de tesis, entonces es básicamente un método para evaluar básicamente las fuerzas entre el concreto viejo y el nuevo material formado con concreto nuevo con el viejo, together with the old one, right?
Yeah.
Sí, básicamente, so what do you pretend? Are you trying to look for efficiency, for, I don't know, for resistance?
Okay. So, what is the significance of the...
Uh-huh.
Okay. Basically, I want to start by saying that...
The background of my thesis.
yeah, the background, the thesis. 100 pages. References, I will also cite some references, but what I mean is, now, I mean, not in China, but in most countries, repair application became one of the most important application and more, great tasks
Okay.
civil engineers have to carry out nowadays. And it has been noticed that usually they face that problem, that
Uh-huh.
they need to repair, but they don't know how good will be the repair surface, how good the structure will behave. For instance, we want to repair this building, but can we make sure that the building will serve exactly as it was used before?
Okay.
Yeah, and basically the method I'm proposing will give information about that. After repairing, by using this or that material,
Okay.
we can, for instance, reduce the working loads from 100% to 50% or to 30% according to results from the test.
Okay.
You see? So that is in easy word what the significance of this the work I did and I'm still doing.
I hope civil engineers that are watching us can
Can
get your idea.
Yeah, I hope
because
so.
man,
You did? You did?
I get it. Entonces, de lo que nos acaba de explicar Christian también es que él está desarrollando este método con el fin de evaluar las estructuras que están siendo reconstruidas. Dice que uno de los retos más grandes que tiene la ingeniería civil es justamente la reparación de estructuras, ya, también obviamente la creación de tales, pero la reparación de ellas ha cobrado mucha más importancia. Entonces se necesitan maneras de evaluar si realmente lo que se está haciendo es lo que se pretende. Entonces, con este método busca determinar si es realmente bueno el procedimiento que se siguió, si se siguieron todas las pautas, de una manera técnica, in a technical way.
Yeah. Maybe to illustrate it, I can say, let's imagine that we got like an explosion,
Okay.
a blast right here in this building, and one part of the building is destroyed.
Okay.
Right? There will be two choices there: while destroying all the building and rebuild a new one,
Uh-huh.
or just repair the structural part that has been like affected by that blast or explosion. Yeah, and in that case, we need to make sure to guarantee that the safety of people who were like using the building before
Mhm.
will be the same after repair. So that's basically one
Oh.
task we need to do, and it's very important because nowadays bridges, very industrial planes, and
Mhm.
many structure are subjected to that problem.
Okay.
And yeah.
Nos pone un ejemplo práctico en el caso de que hubiera una explosión en este momento. Esperemos que no. Nos dice que sería mucho más fácil reconstruir todo desde cero o reconstruirlo reparando, like a repairing. Entonces, lógicamente, reparando las construcciones, reparando las instalaciones, resultaría menos costoso. Pero lo que Cristian nos cuenta de su trabajo es que con este método podríamos determinar si es igualmente de bueno o en qué características podría ser similar a construir uno nuevo. So I think it's really interesting.
You explain better than me.
I hope so.
Yeah, because okay.
It's different.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it for me.
I
yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
Seguimos acompañándole a Cristian en su defensa y algo nos ha quedado y hemos aprendido de su trabajo. So in order to conclude, it's almost 1 hour, guys. But I want to mention some stuff that you have and no other people have. I mean, for sure it's not money. No. I kid.
We need money.
Me
Give us
neither.
money after that.
Yeah,
Me neither. In your case, it's like the language that you speak and the facility that you can travel around and talk to people. In your case, it's music. It's not just the choir. It's music on your human being and how you combining with your studies. So, Wahid, could you share with us which language do you